Hello, this is a little unusual. It is, I think, my last stream of the year. I did think about doing a New Year's Eve stream, but I work from 8 till 4:30 tomorrow. What? On New Year's Eve? Yeah. And I wouldn't have it in me. So I'm here. I thought I wanted to do something a little unusual for my last stream, something a little casual, like a one-off. And I thought this is something I've been thinking of for a while, just to goof around with some games that are available via NSO. In particular, something I'd like to look at is Mario Paint, because I have the Joy-Con 2 with the mouse capabilities. I think it would be fun to doodle on stream and maybe just, I don't know, talk about the stuff I've played this year. You can tell me about the stuff you've played. You finally tried Onion Game and UFO 50. I'm crazy. Affectionate. Thank you. Thank you. I love it when people try Onion Game just so they know what it's like. And then they say, Maury, what's wrong with you? You play this for fun? Yes. Help me. It's scaring me where I'm hovering. What was I hovering over? I don't know. You know what? Because I'm here. Since I streamed in the past few months the demo for Bubsy 4D, I think for those of you who haven't seen Bubby, in his natural element, I'm gonna start off with Bubby. Yeah, we're starting with the best game on the Super Nintendo. That's right. Somebody made a web-based clone of Party House. Yo, can you drop that in Plurk or something? Or even here? I've actually played through most of the game, but I'm not going to be skipping ahead right now. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? We're here. It's Bubby. Why? Because I said I was going to goof around with stuff on NSO, and I thought, you know what? Let's start with Bubby, so you can all see. I hope you can hear well, by the way, what Bubby is like. First off, the controls. It's hard to explain, but when I jump on things, Bubsy just automatically pulls to the right. I thought for a while it was a controller issue, but no, he always kind of pulls to the right. And it makes platforming a little awkward. These are woolies. They just kind of sneeze on you, I guess. I don't remember if they're allergic to you or the yarn balls or whatever. It's quite a pose, isn't it? Like, I've said on B-Ski, I don't think even the devs wanted Bubsy to live. It is so easy to die in this game. I'm being very ginger right now, but everything in this game will kill you in one hit, and it is so easy to die. You go so fast. It doesn't look fast because I'm trying to keep my speed curbed. But, oh, he glides. He glides, he goes fast, he does not steer well. He knows he's better than me. That's what helps him sleep at night. That's what he tells himself. Oh, let's get this checkpoint. Let's get this checkpoint. How fast can Bubby go? Let's find out. If I go on a water slider, by the way, because there are water sliders, they're a lot louder than anything else in here. So sorry if you get blasted by the volume. Egg, here's a water slider. Why is it so much louder? Why is it so loud? Help. Oh. And I'm dead. What could possibly go wrong? That's what went wrong. Do you know why I'm dead? Fall damage. Yeah, if you've only ever played Mario and Sonic, the depths of mascot platformers may surprise you. Yeah, so many things kill you in this game. So many. Including fall damage. This gumball machine, this'll kill you. Just gently making contact with these woolies, that'll kill you. I do want to run forward at full speed. I'm sure something will kill me, but... No. Oh, car? There's a car. Oh yeah. Oh. What could possibly go wrong? You have defeated this video game once before, never shall again. Fresno, even as a hard game beater, a certified hard game beater, I mean, well, would you qualify Bubsy as a hard game? I don't know if I'd qualify that as a hard game, because a hard game, I think, requires intentionality. behind its difficulty. I don't think Bubsy was designed to be a hard game. I don't think Bubsy was designed to be a miserable experience where you are fighting for your life, for control of this bobcat. Bubsy is an unfair game. It's a spiteful game. Oh, I'm down here. Okay. Sometimes they move you backwards in the level. And then you can't return. Why? Because heck you. Oh yeah, platform with fall damage. No, 3D platformers with fall damage. Okay. Ooh. Mode 7. That 2 is gone. But a 2D platform with fall damage. That's novel. Ooh. And the sprites are very big. Bubsy himself is right in the center of the screen. I can scroll forward with the shoulder buttons. That egg's gonna kill me. No, he missed. But I can only, like, scroll forward temporarily. Unless I keep it held down, which is not comfortable. Hello? Thank you, Domo. I guess I was gonna say, what do I call you? I could say Domo, but that's redundant. I'm not intending to do a full playthrough right now, although I certainly could. I could. When I was very little, and I mentioned this when I streamed the Bubsy 4D demo, I liked Bubsy. I had rented this game. And the manual in particular had a lot of personality. There was a cute little... I mentioned I don't like heights. Yeah. There was a cute little expository comic at the beginning. And as a small child who really liked Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny in particular, this same sort of like goofy, beleaguered cartoon violence, just the whole steez Bubsy had going on I liked. And also Kitty, because I like kitties. When you're a small child, you don't really know what makes a video game good or not because you haven't played many games. You just kind of deal with whatever you've rented. So when I was little, I didn't realize this is not a great game. I just put up with it. I really want to read chat, but you also must understand I'm fighting for my life here. I know this game doesn't yet look as fully spiteful as it can possibly be, but oh baby, you better believe. Bubby is a mean game. Oh. Did I mention I don't like heights? When is the first time I realized a video game could be banned? That's a good question. I remember, whoa, I'm fine. I remember being given, like, random Super Nintendo games by relatives that were licensed stuff, like the Toy Story Super Nintendo game, not good, and also weirdly nightmarish. And one with the Tasmanian Devil, the Tasmanian Devil to be specific, not one just singular, random, unremarkable Tasmanian Devil, the Looney Tunes ones. And they were not very good in the sense that I didn't enjoy playing them, but I don't know if I would have described them as bad at the time. Maybe just because I didn't want to be rude. But I didn't like them, so I just kind of ignored them. You fully believe this is a desperate struggle. Yeah, you've been in the trenches, Fresno. You understand. You understand what it's like to steer this wretched orange beast. The onion delivery car is the wretched yellow beast. This is the wretched orange beast. Whoop. Here he goes. Hello, Dinnermancer. My gosh, there are more Bubsy fans coming out of the woodworks. Little me is elated right now. Small Maury, who enjoyed Bubsy. I think maybe Small Maury was starting to get the picture around when I rented Bubsy 2 and didn't like it very much. And I was thinking, should this really feel so... I don't want to say challenging to play. Challenging, again, would imply some sort of deliberation in the difficulty and some semblance of fine control that I could achieve via steering Bubsy. What do the yarn balls even do? I have long wondered that, and I have absolutely no idea. What do the points do for you? I'm not sure. Maybe you get to continue after a certain number. My god. Freedom. When you were a kid and you didn't like a game, you figured it was a you problem. Yeah, I feel vindicated. It's not just me thinking like, oh, maybe I'm interrogating this text from the wrong perspective. Also, more like a bridge too short. Belatedly, thank you for the web-based Party House link. You should play Party House. If it's accurate to as it appears in UFO 50, you should play Party House. It's great. It's a video game. It's supposed to have points. Mega Man only had points once, and no one hassled him for it after the fact. Gee, Mega Man, what happened to your points? It used to be a real game. Oh, I don't know. I don't feel anything when I kill Gutsman anymore. There's not a monetary value placed on his head, then how can I know the significance of my achievement? Ooh. So Bubsy is not going to be the only thing I'm playing tonight. I'm just going to be playing whatever. But how much of it is going to be Bubsy? I don't know. It could be a disproportionate amount of Bubsy. Mostly I just wanted to hang out with folks. Oh. And say hello.
More like a bridge too short.
Mega Man no longer a bounty hunter. Well, I would say that Samus has never been a bounty hunter, nor is Captain Falcon, because I've never had points, but... I mean, Nintendo still hasn't figured out what a bounty hunter is, bless their hearts. Oh. Heg.
More like a bridge too short.
When I played this on my own, on NSO, right after they had launched it, because against my better judgment, I thought, they launched Bubsy on NSO. I'm gonna sit down and play that after work today because I don't know. This is the one game I figured out how to use rewinds for. It's like, oh, egg. Oh. Like, you can, you know, pulling up to suspend points, but actually figuring out how to work out the rewinds on NSO. Just because I didn't want to hear his stupid, more like a bridge too short, over and over again. Okay, what if I go in this hole? Down here, is it gonna send me backwards? Yes. Oh. Good. Okay. Okay. I was fully expecting it to send me even further back in the level. The egg hits you and you break. Bubsy has an allergy. Deadly egg allergy. Deadly shellfish allergy as well.
More like a bridge too short.
In fact, he's deadly allergic to most things in this world, which is why everything kills him so readily. It's quite tragic, honestly. Oh, like the whole backstory of the game is that Bubsy wants to be a famous actor to make the big bucks so he can afford the experimental surgery that will cure his debilitating allergy to everything. Well, it just keeps going, it just keeps going, it just keeps going. Why is it so much louder than everything else? Oh, yeah.
More like a bridge too short.
But just for all of you, I'm not going to be doing the rewind, so you have to listen to more like a bridge too short. Apparently this game has a great Japanese localization. I've read a little bit about it. It's been a while. There is a... if anyone here is familiar with the website Legends of Localization, there is a page on how this game was translated. And oh, come on, man. How
More like a bridge too short.
they localize these quips in particular. Most of them are sort of their own comments and are not translations of what Bubsy says here. The fact it got a localization is really cool. I believe they called it Yamaneko Bubsy no Daiboken, or like Mountain Cat Bubsy's Great Adventure. Yamaneko is in like a mountain cat, as bobcats are not indigenous to Japan. So I assume they changed his species a little bit. So children are like, what the heck is a bobcat? Are these potted plants gonna kill me? I'm actually shocked. I'm genuinely shocked they don't kill me. Like, I don't know, a bee comes out of it and stings Bubsy. His head swells up and pops. There's confetti. Children laughing. Ooh. Nothing to run me over, nothing to run me over. Gumball machine, spiteful... Oh, really?
More like a bridge too short.
What did I touch? Yeah, I concur with what you're saying next, is that this game definitely isn't without merit, as you say. Like, they tried. I think the art and animation is appealing. There's some good music in here. Whoop. Like, there's a lot of personality. Personality. Like, they clearly wanted Bubsy to be a commercial success. But the execution just wasn't there. Maybe they got a little too big for their britches, I don't know. I don't think the team that made this game was huge. Okay, I'm not gonna let that... Actually, I'm not even gonna go up there. I died when I went up there because of the gumball machine. Let's go down here. Get some cave music instead. Oh yeah? You're gonna send me back here? Okay. I hope that's a good switch. Do enemies stay dead between lives? I have to admit, I haven't been paying enough attention. All these woolies blend into one another. I'm sorry, woolies. Yeah, Bubsy 2 does have a life meter. Oh, that's all that's down here, which is
More like a bridge too short.
surprisingly merciful, but I also remember Bubsy 2's levels being more maze-like. And being more difficult to navigate. Also, gosh, there were bonus stages with, what's his face, Arnold, the armadillo? Where am I going? Yeah, a nice little secret to get an extra life. It's a shame it's kind of miserable to go and get. I do like the conceit that Bubsy starts with 9 lives as a kitty cat. But also because you're going to need them. Oh yeah, Bubsy 2 has worse music. I don't remember the music in Bubsy 2, which, well, probably speaks for itself. Even having not played this in many years, when I loaded it up as it was put on NSO, I remembered the music. Oh yeah, these are gonna murder me for sure. I'm gonna bounce off them awkwardly. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
More like a bridge too short.
Do 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 do. Oh yeah, Bubsy 2 was something about what?
More like a bridge too short.
It flung me into a car and I died. Was there another Bobcat driving that car? Or maybe just Bubsy's face imposed over the window? His twin, here to steal his identity. His social insurance number, his everything. The car ate me! Yes, thank God. Freedom. He was me. That's the Bubsy experience. But before I switch games, you see a little bit of some other levels. Like this pickle beast. This is the second world. Can you... I feel like you could keep hopping on this, but maybe not. Maybe you have to jump from above. There we go. I don't know what I expected. I thought he'd bounce back.
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I'd say take a shot for every time a death in this game feels like arbitrary BS. But I think it would be better to take a shot every time a death doesn't feel like arbitrary BS. Because that's the only way you're not going to die of alcohol poisoning. Oh, egg. And like clown wigs? Cheese. I guess cheese wheels are just wacky, I suppose. But this is before that era of, you know, everything being random, cheese, waffles, etc. The sort of Invader Zim era of humor. Take a drink every time I didn't die. Well, what are these beasts? Unko. What is... Oh, this wretched clown. Is there a single face in this carnival that isn't cursed? I'm making you want to play this game again. Maybe you should. As penance, all of us, we must do penance for our sins this year by playing Bubsy. Oh, what are these? Oh, Orangeman, smug goldfish. Why is this one wearing goggles? They're so smug. Yeah, they're both in tiny enclosures. Hot dog. The hot dogs will also kill me. Bubsy is a strict pescatarian. You've already paid more than your share of dues. Look, the Bubby Mafia is here. They've come to collect. I really wish my jumps didn't push me slightly to the right. And I can't really explain it without you having the controller in your hand, but you get nudged to the right. Oh, okay. Can't let him get water in his eyes.
Fearless? Uh-oh.
Yeah, the fact, Dinner, that your name is in green and is similar in length to Joe's here. I read your message about already playing 5 Bubsy games this year, and I thought it was Joe's message because Joe has also played. How many Bubsies have you played this year, Joe? All of them? A concerning number of Bubsy games. I think 1 is a concerning number of Bubsy games. Now, again, I'm saying this as someone who, was a Bubsy enjoyer, still is a Bubsy enjoyer. I have a soft spot in my heart for Bubby here. And I am genuinely looking forward to Bubsy 4D. I have faith that they can make it good. And I still desperately need, oh God, what are these creatures? I need a Bubsy to be good. Oh, these I thought they were rides.
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
Ooh, you also played the demo of Bubsy 4D. Now, as a fellow Bubsy enjoyer, were you also optimistic, Frog?
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
You're looking forward to Bubsy 3D. Are you sure you mean 3D? That's what I thought. Like, again, you want to play through it again. Okay, I can... Oh, lobster? I can jump on them. Snail. Effervescent. Why am I destroying these majestic carnival rides? Why so much vandalism, Bubsy? Now, did you find the analog controls made Bubsy, I was going to say 4D, 3D, more playable? I know, I'm saying playable in a very loose sense of the word. Like, could you complete it, theoretically, without wanting to rip your hair out? For whom the frog carousel runs over. Oh, I'm scared to go too far ahead. Something... What killed me? Oh, wait, I'm alive. Okay, Bubsy just hit his head really hard. I like that he swatted the birds away. That's cute. It made it more playable. Not good, but more playable. Playable's a start. Look, for some games, playable is a miracle. No, boot. I hope Bubsy 4D continues to lean into Bubsy behaving, ooh, dynamite, like a kitty. Because I found those cat-like behaviors very charming. And as I mentioned, one of Bubsy's initial charm points to me as a small child is kitty. So if they lean into that, wonderful. Oh, it's just a room with tacks and yarn, okay. I don't know if the tacks will kill me, but probably. What won't kill me in this economy? Can I get back up there? I don't know if I can. I guess I go back up. Hopefully the dynamite doesn't kill me, because that'll definitely kill me. The faces of those cursed clowns honestly look like they could kill. Ooh, no eggs. No eggs. Throw them with your feet. Ugh. I guess they don't have arms, so they make do. But still. Oh. No, I'm alive? Okay. I thought the ice cream... Mori, where are you going? I don't know. Where is this level taking me? I don't know. But I want to try and get to the end of it. You're all in this roller coaster with me. Wait, no, there's a... Okay. Oh yeah, you only get one boss fight, basically. They're in different colors, but it's one boss fight. Oh, really? Oh.
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
Oh yes, another reminder, Bubsy 3D came out 2 months after Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot. I don't... Oh, okay. I've heard of a story of the devs of Bubsy 3D seeing footage of Mario 64 and being much like Bubsy. Uh-oh. I mean, what do you do at that point? It's not like you can throw everything out and go back to the drawing room.
Shouldn't that be fearless?
Uh-oh. I just want to see if I can kill this boss. Please. No, please. Yeah, they just saw Mario 64 at E3 and we're like, oh no. Do you think it was Lanny Minella who voiced Bubsy in Bubsy 3D, right? Do you think she still remembers? If you've done that many voices, do you still remember all the voices, the characters you've given soul to? Come on, man. Come on, man. No, the yarn ball's gonna hit me, please. I'm in agony. I'm in agony trying to steer this thing, this creature. Please? Please? Oh.
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
Oh, really? Cheat, use rewind? I will not, because Bubsy deserves whatever he gets. I'm meting out justice. If I were to rewind, then I would erase this from the timeline, this punishment.
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
Bubsy's unending torture in the lower circles of hell. Well, that's really cool that Lanny Minella still remembers. I think that would be really fun, just doing, like, silly little requests for people, like, please. You're not particularly impressed by this boss, but endure, it's the only boss in the game. It's this, in different colors. That's it. It's the same boss for every world. Oh, God. Is that the game over? Thank God. By far the best reason not to use rewind/save states you've ever heard. You've heard it here first. It's because Bubsy deserves it. I'm just letting you hear some more music. Maury, please, when are we gonna be free for the Bubsy prison? Okay, but look at the Woolly's little conductor hat. Come on, that's cute. Okay, the final boss is different. Was it Holly and Esther? The two-headed woolly queen? Wow. I don't know what these are, maybe horned toads? I like how they blink one eye and then the other, but yeah, they will kill you on contact. If your question about anything in this game is will it kill you, just assume yes. Will this giraffe kill me? Can I get up there? Look at this cool giraffe. Does it kill me? I feel like it should kill me for, like, jumping on its head like that. Yes, it does kill me. It does kill me. Incredible. You do not have to hold down to do damage. No, you just jump. The downside is that Bubsy is extremely unwieldy. And again, when you jump on things, you're kind of shoved to the side a little bit. He is not comfortable to control. Everything kills. Everything. Guns, smoking guns, giraffes. Especially if that giraffe is smoking. and has a loaded gun. Oh.
Well, it worked for Clint.
One more level to show off. The music here is unfortunately the worst.
Next time, I get a stunt cat.
What is that pose? I'm sorry, when he just falls in the water and he just holds up his arms like that? Let me see that again. I want to see that again, Bubby. No, Bubby, I need you to die. He's like, look at me! I'm drowning! Bubsy 1 would be about 100% better if he controlled more like Mario and less like Sonic with vegetable oil-soaked shoes. I concur. Bubsy is entirely too slippery for what he's trying to do. And the fact that the sprite is so big, like it's expressive, it's a big expressive sprite, but you just can't see enough of the screen ahead of you, and he moves too quickly. And the fact that everything kills you. Will this tree kill me? Yes, that tree will kill me.
Next time, I get a stunt cat.
Look, Ma, I'm deceased. I don't know if this biome is supposed to be like the Pacific Northwest or Canada. Oh.
Next time,
But if it's Canada, I don't want it. Am I kidding you? What with that tree that looks like it's a background element that kills you? Nope. I kid you not. Everything is death. Look, Bubsy is a poor, sick little bobcat who desperately needs medical attention to deal with his debilitating everything allergy. Like that bit in A Charlie Brown Christmas where he's asking Lucy what's wrong with him. Oh, jeez. And she lists off phobias. And then lists off, I forget what it is, but the fear of everything. And after a moment, Charlie Brown yells, "That's it!" That's Bubsy. But his allergies. It's everything. What's killing you, Bubsy? Everything. Why is this level called Rock Around the... Croc. I think there's gators. There's gators. The state of Orbland, the 13th and a half state of the US. Look, you didn't want it, we didn't want it. No, nobody wants it because Bubsy lives here. Oh, come on, Heg.
Next time, I get a stunt cat.
There's so many lives and I'm just bleeding them away, but I just need you all to see Bubby in his natural habitat.
Next time, I get a stunt cat.
You would read that the design philosophy for Bubsy 1 was make a game as fast as Sonic and as deep as Mario. I think they may have misinterpreted the deep part. I can't make the camera scroll down. Yes, I can. It just takes a second. I think maybe they interpreted the deep as the depths Bubsy will go to drive me crazy. Oh good, I can jump on those fish without them immediately killing me. Oh, there's the croc. Oh, it's very springy. Did you know alligators are very springy.
Next time, I get a stunt cat.
Okay. I think you've all had enough Bubby for now. I'm gonna swap games. I'm gonna take a sip of water, but we're gonna take a break from Bubby and just play some other things. Oh, I guess all of that water, seeing Bubsy fall into all of that water, made me thirsty. Why are there items and enemies underwater when you can't go underwater? That is a great question. It's possible there's a lever somewhere that drains the water. It's possible the Shadow Bubsy power-up makes you immune to the water. If you saw those black t-shirts, they're your invincibility. But I don't know. I haven't tested it. I haven't scoped through the level. I'm sorry, Bubsy. Well, I forgot Battletoads and Double Dragon existed. I've not played either of these. Are these any good compared to the original Battletoads? Jolene arrived and scared Bubsy away. There can only be one orange cat. You know what? For my next game to mess around with a little bit, I don't know how long I'm going to play this one for, but Claymates, actually. Let's read the summary. Clayton, your father has perfected the Claymore serum. In this game, released for the Super NES trademark in the early 90s, you take on the role of Clayton, son of Professor Putty. Your father has made a breakthrough, and with the serum he's created, living creatures can be turned into clay. But the witch doctor Jobo refuses to let anyone match his power. It appears from nowhere, seizing the serum. There is more story in this than I realized renting it. It's formula and your father. It's up to you to rescue your father and get the serum back. You'll have to face many dangers, but you can turn into clay abilities, clay aminals. You do not like Battle Maniacs. It's too hard for you. You've only played the NES Battletoads. Battle Maniacs is more of a focus on combat than the NES game, and you suck at beat-em-ups. I forgot this was Interplay. They certainly are Battletoads games. Like how Shadow the Hedgehog certainly is a video game. Oh god, they're hideous. So I rented this back in the day, and I knew another kid that rented it, but they got really possessive over it. And they're like, no, you can't play Claymates. Oh, they have names. Look at these creatures. Ugh. Globmeister. I think he's a gopher. Clayton, we've perfected the serum. The serum can be mixed with clay to change a person into an animal. Give me the formula to make the serum. Never! We will see about that. Clayton! I don't care if I'm made of clay. I promised to rescue my father and the serum. Why did you turn his son into an orb? Oh, Faisal's gooey. I did think this world map, if you want to call it that, this overworld was cool. I always thought it should have more secrets than it actually has. Push, but I can't break. The heck is this? This is Claymates. I said I was gonna goof around with stuff on NSO tonight. This is a game I rented. Oh, I got Fist. This game also controls terribly, is my recollection. Oh god, I remember this music. Oh yeah, this Rado Uzi is entirely too fast. Oh, I've played Iggy's Wreckin' Balls, which is also an NSO, actually. You're realizing you thought this was another game with clay in the title that you also did not play, like Clay Fighter? It's the other clay one I can think of off the top of my head, which I think is also Interplay. Oh, the animal Claymates in this game reused for ring animals in between rounds in Clay Fighter. Okay, so it is... I was thinking Interplay was also Clay Fighter, right? Oh, I'm scared to run ahead at top speed. Bubsy is giving me trust issues. I just know there's going to be a car in front of me or a gumball machine or something. I'm up here now. Oh, why am I getting all these orbs? I don't know. Circle. Okay. Circle. Can I open the circle box? Balloon. Oh, maybe that's a checkpoint. Oh, no, I'm Kitty. With one stock sound. Get used to that. Wow. Interplay really like clay. Well, you know, I like clay as a medium. I like Wallace and Gromit. I think claymation is cool. Oh, goodbye, tornado. But, oh, thanks. Good job. This is another game that does not control particularly well. And I feel like, again, it's held back by, oh, I can climb trees, by its design. Like, going way too fast. It's not terrible, but, oh, wait, gimme. Wallace and Gromit mentioned. Wallace and Gromit are great. Now, which of the original 3 shorts is the best one? I know it's hard to pick. I mean, A Close Shave is really good, but the whole Feathers McGraw bit, get in there is delightful. Come on, I'm trying to get in here. This useless gopher. It did nothing for me. That shockwave. Eh. What does this eye do for me? More points that I don't know what they do for me. Clay balls only. No bonus. I did not qualify for the bonus. Oh, ooh. Oh, cool. I thought I didn't qualify for the bonus, so I wasn't paying attention. Never mind. Oh, the wrong trousers is good. That's the one with Feathers McGraw. What's the first one? A Grand Day Out? I always felt so sad for that robot. Not these two. Cut trees, peons. But that robot on the moon, I don't know, I felt bad for it. Jeremy's yard? Who the heck is Jeremy? I don't want to be in Jeremy's yard. That one is a Grand Day Out, I do believe, where they go to the moon for Wednesday Day. Oh. Oh no, my kitty. Oh. I've been declawed. It's terrible. I've only seen it once. I do remember Curse the Rabbit being better than I thought it was going to be. I'm always dubious when a beloved series or set of characters is revisited many years down the line, because you never know if it's something done in earnest or maybe like a cash grab. Oh boy, this is not easy to control. But I recall being charmed by it. Oh, okay, okay. A piñata? Will this kill me? Oh, okay, that cloud will kill me for sure. What'll this do? Can I do anything with it? Maybe I can only do something with this if I'm an animal and not a pathetic clay ball. Oh, here we go. While I am playing random NSO games, are there any requests for stuff I can even check out for just like a few minutes? Most of the games on here I have not played. Some I have played entirely too much of, but some are completely new to me. That's right, Sonic! It's basically Sonic. I mean, a blue ball. Oh, yeah, see? Sonic. Just insert your own spin dash noises. Is this beehive gonna kill me? Snail? Yes. Sonic looks so affordable. I'm gonna swap games. Sorry, Claymates. Not sorry. I remember looking forward to playing as the duck most of all, but you don't get to be the duck until like the third world or something. Very disappointing. What else is on here that would be quick to start? Do they only have Earthworm Jim 2? Huh. I'm surprised some things are on here, like, oh, Fatal Fury Special, huh? More fighting games on here than I thought. God, I'm so bad at Kirby's Avalanche. That was not Bubsy. You've missed Bubby. All of Earthbound real quick. Okay, I'm going to speedrun Earthbound again. I mean, in earnest, I'm saying this in earnest. If one is not aware, I do have a full playthrough of Earthbound on my YouTube channel and a full playthrough of Mother 3, if that is of interest to you. Your Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That's a good request. Where am I going? Where am I going? Super R-Type, Super, what am I looking at? I need to figure out how to play Sute Hakun. There's too many games with Super in front of them. Okay, here we go. Play Breath of Fire 2 until I get to Jean. Jean is great. A lot of quality frogs in games. Oh, I bet Nobunaga's ambition is very fast. Oh, Earthworm Jim 1 is on the Genesis. Oh, okay. I guess I could swap over to that. I do have the expansion pack. Yeah, the Super NES, a great era for frogs and RPGs. I saw that hack where you play as a lady, and I thought that rules. Like the hack where you play this as a lady, the Contra hack where you get to play as girls. Just more games like that where you can play as a cute girl. Please, we need that. Yeah, Jean, Frog, and of course, Mallow. Maybe the best Super Nintendo frog. We get some Mode 7 exposition. Oh, Arthur, your armor is so cold and unfeeling. I love to embrace your frigid breastplate. Oh. Well, this new guy is much softer and more pleasant to caress. I could finish Kirby Superstar real quick, maybe. Alright. I've tried this very briefly before, and I know of this game's reputation. Wish I could hear the music a little better on my end. Oh. What am I stuck on? I'm trying to run forward, and I'm stuck on the hill. I guess I have to jump over this... Oh. There's a little man's there. There we go, okay. Oh, I can double jump. I'm actually surprised he can double jump. He doesn't look like he should be able to double jump. But I guess Arthur is more spry than I gave him credit for. I'm trying to read chat, but I thought I better not. Oh, this wolf was gonna jump on me. Oh, I'm in jail. You can't get me. I'm in jail. I would like to be out of jail now, thanks. Nope. Why's he got a little honey pot on his back? Oh, no! Like a delivery driver. Oh. Ah. Baby. Where? Wizard turned me into a baby. Oh, heck. Friend of Pooh. Yeah, the ground moving effect is cool. You gotta commit to a direction once you've jumped. Oh, what if Arthur has commitment issues? I mean, that's why he's letting the princess just stare at his armor and do nothing else. He can't commit. Oh, I can't touch the coffin. The coffin is bad. Oh, Arthur also has some allergies. I got the knife. I won at Ghouls and Ghosts. No, wait, is the knife the good weapon or the bad one? There's like one weapon that's like nobody likes. Seeing this after Bubsy made you realize Super Ghouls and Ghosts is a more fair game than Bubsy. It's paced better. I can eat an extra hit. I can't. I have to hit this with a weapon, huh? I can see in front of myself better. I have the torch. I don't know if that's good or not. Okay, that's a weird arc. It's a weird arc. Okay, the torch is the bad one. I see. I see the... Oh, no. Now I have the worst weapon. Now I know. No. No, don't land on the honey pot. I can't touch these fine clay goods. Whoa. The physics, the jumping physics definitely take getting used to. Like the whole having to commit. No! I'm gonna try one more time. So I know about the second loop in this game. Do you have to do both loops with only... Oh, I still have the torch, really? With only those 5 continues? Oh, boy. Yeah, enemies spawning on top of you is rough. The fact that the enemy spawns aren't consistent is tricky to deal with. Just maneuvering around these guys. I think it'd be better if I just gun it. Yeah, get back in there. Yeah, there's credits. Only got 5 continues. Oh, careful, careful. Just go. Get yourself some nice... What's in that tree? Persimmons? Chestnuts? Whoa! Get out of here. Get out of here. I have it on good authority that dogs don't like being set on fire, but neither do I. Something dogs and I have in common. Okay, I'm gonna hope maybe there's something good in that chest. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah, finally. Oh, no, 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 don't jump on me. I want what's in there. Oh, come, no, 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 don't turn me into a baby. I love that there's sometimes you just get a wizard in a chest that turns you into a baby. Oh, why is it raining skulls? That seems like a hazard. Don't do that. Where are you getting all these skulls from? Ooh. You're blocking the shots. You're blocking my shots, thank you. Some guy just throwing skulls at me. Oh, I can get more continues by collecting money. The points do something. Uh-oh. That's kind of scary. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, come on, man. Man. I got my underwear wet. I'm all the way back here. Those pillars contain portals to the skull dimension, which is composed entirely of human skulls. Or comprised, rather. Well, by that logic, then there should also be, like, a femur dimension. Or a metacarpal dimension. I'm forgetting the name of every single bone in the human body. It's been a while since I've studied anatomy in any detail. Failure as an artist. Oh, it's a bow. Is that good? Oh, no, Dad. Guess we'll find out. Forcefully given the bow. No, no. This is a step down. Now. Oh, your tailbone. Lots of enemies that throw bones have access to the femur dimension, so that's where dry bones is getting them. This is a weird weapon. Like this kind of upward trajectory I could see being useful situationally, but the kind of weapon that you'd want to be able to switch to rather than being stuck, struggling to hit guys right in front of you. There's so many skulls. Whatever this kingdom is, they did not, take much pain to bury their dead properly. Please don't spawn on me. Don't spawn on top of me. I think that's the ultimate rudeness, when something spawns on top of you. Like, give me a chance. The bow is extremely good in certain levels, I could see it. No, 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 no. Oh, I read chat and then oops, I bonked into a guy. I'm not intending to do a full playthrough, I'm just messed around with stuff on NSO, but I thought I'd play this for a little. Seeing as how it has such a brutal reputation. This is canonically France, and those are just the Parisian catacombs. There's like a whole movie theater down there. Like, there's probably bars, clubs. Come on, Arthur, why are you up here with all the squares? Get in the skull cave with the cool kids. Is this gonna be full of a wizard? Full of wizard? Excuse the trajectory of all these arrows. I just need to know. Okay, it's my starting weapon. You know what? That's okay. It's a little slow. And I see why the dagger is considered the superior option. No, just go under. Just go under. Kugure. You know, maybe I don't even want that. No, no, no. No. I should have just gone under it. Oh, no. I have to know, does a power-up exist that restores your armor? Or once you're in your tidy whities, that's it? This truly has become Game Center CX. Kugure. Which means to go underneath. It's a Game Center CX joke. There are armor power-ups. Okay, good to know. Is Arthur considered maybe like bringing a mushroom with him or something? I mean, you know, his weapon is up there in the little box, but maybe instead of a weapon, he should bring a snack instead. Can I just go over it? Just go over it. Just go over it. Yeah. Sometimes it's better simply to not engage. Oh, I'm gonna land on it. Oh, the slowdown. I'm about to perish in slow motion. Okay, okay. The reload times are too long. Oh, here we go. There we go. Speed. Yeah, I see why this is seen as the best weapon. Oh, these skulls are in my way. So I just have to get lucky and find a chest that has more armor in it, rather than a wizard that turns me into a baby. Out of spite? Maybe that wizard is Arthur's dad, and they're trying to recapture childhood memories. Arthur is a strange dad, I should say. If it was his dad he talked to, like, you know, every other week, it would be weird. No, get up there. Oh, heck. I am a little curious about, yeah, tell me the tip about the treasure chests. Why does Arthur simply not use a gun? Maybe he would consider it unbecoming of a knight. Oh, come on, man. To use firearms. Oh, here's the wizard. Oh, yeah. Babu. Disappointingly, the baby can't double jump. I was really hoping the baby could still double jump. Oh, there's a pattern to the chest, I see. You can always summon a chest by going to the far left of the screen and jumping twice. I was thinking to myself the other day, the older era of video games. Oh, look at that! Thanks, Roboy. The older era of video games, I'm gonna keep the knife, however, when cheat codes and the like were more ubiquitous. Presumably because of developers needing to get through their own games. Like, I saw a bit of, a couple weeks ago, Andorra playing the original Battletoads, which I've seen briefly played, but I've never tried myself. I guess I could actually try it. But seeing how spitefully some of those levels were designed, I see why there's so many warps present. Presumably so Rare themselves could more easily get through their own game for testing purposes. As someone who likes thinking way too hard about game design, Battletoads is a mean game. Oh. Whoa. I'm about to lose this. Oh, by getting hit by fire. Up and over, up and over. The chests do have specific spawn points. Thank you. Old games like this definitely have like a lot of minutiae that fans, I'm sure, have all memorized. And it's very useful to know. Oh, great. Oh, I just go right to Nakey. Ooh. I was thinking to myself that it would be fun to stream more older titles, like for the Super Nintendo and whatnot, but older titles that I myself didn't grow up with, like this. But at the same time, I'm kind of intimidated by the prospect. Because older titles like this, a lot of people have grown up with them and have spent a lot more time playing games like this than I have. Or Mega Man's another good example of a game I'm curious about trying more of, but I'm also intimidated because people who know and love the series have played a lot more of it than I have. And I worry I would be far too clumsy as a newcomer. Okay, I'm not gonna get stuck. Okay, there we go. That is a oh, that is a eyeball. I'm watermelon flavored now. I was. Oh, third will be the final power-up, and fourth will be a shield, which blocks 3 projectiles as long as you don't move. The eyeball clam. Now I know. Don't try and just go over the eyeball clam, because I'll just die. I also have to remember that a lot of being good at older games like this is practice and repetition and memorization. And when I see people go back and playing beloved games for their childhoods and they just tear through it like Mega Man, and I get all intimidated, I have to remember, well, someone who grew up with Mega Man is going to have a much easier time with it than I am. It's like I can go through a Donkey Kong Country pretty fast, or Donkey Kong Country 2, without having to think too much about it. That's because I grew up playing those games and I played them a lot. So I know their ins and outs. And I've put in the time, I've put in the reps. Don't kill. His legs are so fragile. I'm confident enough at video games I shouldn't have too much trouble with most Mega Men. Thank you. I appreciate the vote of confidence. That's a really handy little trick. Just like Metroid, you have to go left. Oh, come on. Man. I wish I could blame that on my years of conditioning as a Mario fan. When in doubt, leap. But no, that was simply clumsiness. Oh, I don't want that torch. Get that out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're playing the prequel to UFO 50. It is very much like Rakshasa in UFO 50, which is a game I need to beat, but I like quite a bit. And it's very reminiscent of this in that the controls are very deliberate and a bit stiff, and you die very easily. So you really got to be careful about how you maneuver. And a lot of it is just repetition and memorization, learning the level where power-ups spawn. But it's easy to forget when you watch someone play, you know, a game they grew up with, and they burn through it because they know where everything is. Only one continue in that game. Also true. Although in Rakshasa, technically you can have as many continues as you want. As long as you can keep picking up pieces of your soul. Oh, no, don't spawn on me. Oh, that is the worst. No. Well, I wasn't getting out of that alive. Yeah, this is definitely the more I play it, a game that I would want to approach methodically, and that's how I found Rakshasa as well in UFO 50, that trying to run through it, I would die a lot, but stopping and trying to be careful about my spacing in particular around enemies got me a lot more success. There's so many bones in that baby. I mean, babies do have a lot of bones. If I'm not misremembering, don't infants have technically more individual bones than an adult, but they just fuse, something like that? Please move. Please move. No. Wait, the color blue is really popular in France here. And red hair. Ooh, there we go. No. At least you have iframes when you land. Oh no. Oh, that's right, you can't. I gotta stop trying to jump at the side of a pillar, because you can't change your trajectory in midair. So if I'm not already moving to the right when I'm jumping at the pillar, I won't go over it. It's a hard urge to fight. All these years of Mario conditioning, I tell you what. Babies have more than 300 bones, while an adult has 206. What do infants need all those bones for? Seems suspect if you ask me. They're hoarding them. Chests spawn in the same area no matter what. I've noticed they've been spawning in consistent spots. Oh, so it's jumping that spawns them. Stuff like that kind of hammers home how this was, I believe, originally an arcade game, if I'm not grossly misremembering. Which I can see not only in how it plays, but also how difficult it is, too. We need your quarters. Oh, come on, man. Like, that's the hardest part of this game for me so far, is adjusting to the jump physics. Throwing 100 bones overboard to make it to adulthood. We're min-maxing. We're bone-maxing. Osteo-maxing? In the Japanese original, the coffins had cross symbols. They were changed to, or turned to the Ankh symbols in the North American release because of Nintendo of America's stance on religious imagery at the time. I should do some reading if there's any comprehensive articles somewhere about just the ESRB and how those policies were formed, because I know when I've heard people talk about the censorship in games in the 90s, and they point fingers at Nintendo, like it's Nintendo themselves, you know, insisting that these games be reworked to have like this religious imagery or whatever removed, but it's not Nintendo, it's the ESRB. Like how I brought up Night Trap in a previous stream. I do believe it was Night Trap that helped cement the forming of the ESRB. Even though there's really nothing objectionable in that game. It's incredibly silly. No, don't spawn on me. Boy, these jumps are really hard to get used to. Okay, going up. But yeah, Link's Shield had a cross in at least the first Zelda, maybe Zelda 2 as well. And wasn't the magic book like called a Bible or something? And granted, not necessarily a Bible in the religious sense, like a Bible isn't a guidebook, but can I help you, dog? Oh, I didn't know you were familiar with it. Have you actually played it? Night Trap certainly looks like an interesting cultural phenomenon, but an annoying game to actually play. I always eat a hit there. Just get my armor back. I mean, I know there's a chest that spawns around here somewhere, but it's gonna be another wizard trying to send me to the baby dimension. Oh! How many continues do I still have? I feel like surely I've run out of continues by now. Because I do want to play Mario Paint. I do want to do some drawing. But also playing all of these other retro games and hearing other folks' thoughts on them has been great. It also makes me feel a little less old. Especially, like, you know, asking coworkers, say, like, what kind of games do you like? And hearing them turn up their noses at stuff like this. Oh, good. Because the graphics. Just the graphics. Like, really? You're gonna miss out on so many great titles just because they're not photorealistic. Come on. You know, I can understand maybe not enjoying an art style, but just because something doesn't have primo ray-traced graphical fidelity doesn't mean that it's not worth your time. I don't have to keep playing if I don't want to. No, the thing is I want to. I'm doing this because I'm enjoying it. Oh, what killed me? Why I die? I didn't actually realize that Night Trap was an inspiration for Five Nights at Freddy's, but that makes a lot of sense. If factual, because they are very similar in a sense that you are constantly monitoring a security feed in order to prevent deaths, albeit in Night Trap it is not your own. I guess you're trying to prevent the loss of your career. You miss out on great titles because you love older graphics so much. It works both ways. Isn't it nice, though, that a lot of, like, indie devs, I know, pixel art was the darling for a while, especially NES-style pixel art. But now, a lot of it's low poly. I love both, don't get me wrong, but, oh, I don't want the both. Oh well, especially low poly. No, don't stop spawning on me. I just want to leave this wretched graveyard. That's right, I enjoy some pain in my games. I like to be challenged, is the thing. That's all I want. A fair fight. No, man. That fireball was on the outside. Yeah, same as people who refuse to watch black and white movies. I'm sure they're out there. Rather than me who just... Not that I refuse to watch movies, I just don't get around to it. If someone plunked me down and said, okay, Mori, we got this great setup, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna watch a film, and it's gonna be great, I would concede. But as it stands, I'm not much of a movie person, and I don't have easy access to movies. And I find in my free time I enjoy doing more proactive activities, like playing a game, rather than something passive like watching a movie. Not that watching a movie has to be passive, per se, you know, it can be, oh, come on, man, an intellectual exercise, thinking about what you're watching. But, actually, you know, here's a question for chat. When I have watched movies or TV shows in the past, what I will, I guess, retain when I talk about them is the characters and the setting. When I talk about what happened in a movie or a TV show, I'll talk about the characters. But say, for example, when my dad talks about a movie, or a lot of other people I've met will talk about a movie, they'll talk about not the characters, but the actors in it. So they'll say, like, oh, so-and-so's character did this in the movie, rather than the character did this. And I found that alienating, at least with regards to trying to talk to my dad about movies, because it's sort of the characters that I feel a connection to when I play movies, read books, whatever. And I like talking about that sort of thing after watching a movie. I like talking about the narrative, the characters, whatever, rather than, like, the performances, I guess. But I wonder if that's unusual. Or if at least not unusual, maybe not as common as I'd initially thought it might be. I'm scared these guys are gonna hurt me even though they're on the other side of these bars. Depends on the movie/actor. You remember getting annoyed when Inception came out and seeing all the people refer to Leonardo DiCaprio's character as Leo rather than the character's name Cobb. That would just be confusing. Especially for, I guess, a movie like Inception where it was really about the story. And me also not knowing actors very well. Like, whomst? Okay, I'm not that out of it that I couldn't recognize, like, Leonardo DiCaprio as, like, the main character in a movie. No, don't kill. Don't kill. No, don't kill. Oh, ow. No, no, baby wizard. Baby wizard. Okay, I should really be careful about reading chat. Because unlike some other platformers, I can't simply hold forward and walk here because a zombie might spawn directly on top of me. Maybe the ground moving isn't because of the hordes of the undead, but maybe there's just a lot of earthquakes here in France. We're on a fault line or something. Yeah, I can't remember the names of actors very well either, and I feel so embarrassed when I get them wrong that sticking to character names is just easier. Oh, eyeball clam! I think this will be my last life. And then maybe I'll play a little of something else, and then I'll do some Mario Paint drawing. I think it would be fun to load up one of the untranslated games on NSO and just see how much I can parse. We could all see how awful I am at Puyo Puyo. God, I'm Garbo at Puyo. I'm okay at Panel de Pon. I've beaten Panel de Pon on hard mode without using continues even. Oh, but Puyo, I'm pretty Garbo at Puyo. No. Maury, I thought you said, well, it's not a game over yet. Is anyone here good at Puyo? Or it doesn't have to be Puyo. Tetris? Tetris Attack? Like, columns? Like, any kind of puzzle game. Oh, come on, man. Some people are frighteningly good at them. And it is a skill set I simply do not have. Like Tetris Pros, oh, I didn't want that. Oh well, Tetris Pros in particular. The awe I feel. Or, you know, high-level Puyo play as well. If you've never seen Puyo Puyo played at a high level. Just the back and forth, endless combos. Oh, dog. Puyo Puyo, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and Kirby's Avalanche at the same time. Heck yeah. Okay. We'll go back to game selection. Where is... Okay, well here's Panel de Pon. I think it's Super Puyo Puyo. Super Puyo Puyo. Yeah, here it is. You synced up all the games to one controller. That's cool. And presumably the original Puyo Puyo, because that was the basis for Kirby's Avalanche and Mean Bean Machine, and not Puyo Puyo 2. The rules in this function a little differently than in Mean Bean Machine and Kirby's Avalanche. Okay, this is single player, this is 2-player, this is, I think, like, multi-tap? Mina de Puyo Puyo. Tokoton. What is that, like, stepping? I'm not sure. And then option. Let's just do single player. This is easy, yasashi, and futsu, normal. Let's just do normal. And then choose your opponent. Irande. 選んでね。Ocha. It's a skeleton that drinks tea. Let's see if I can read this. そんなとこでくつろいでもまあまあ落ち着け。このそんな危ないよ。お茶。Something about dangerous tea? 気づいたな。お茶。自分の言い方。あ、早いすぎ。I can read some of it, but it's too fast. いつものように, and then I didn't catch the rest. Why couldn't I have drawn a monster that only speaks in like baby talk? Oh god, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh. Okay, how do I be good at Puyo? Not like this. Not like this. How do they expect kids to read that fast? I mean, it's probably not as bad if you're a native speaker. Well, maybe. I mean, there is some kanji in there. Oh, I didn't get the yellow. So Puyo Puyo 2, the one I'm playing, is different from the original Puyo Puyo and Mean Bean Machine and Kirby's Avalanche, which are all the same game, because of the offset mechanic, where if I send over garbage Puyo to my opponent, and then they do a combo, they can return that garbage to me before it drops on their side of the board, and vice versa. We can fire back and forth, which is a change from the original / Mean Bean Machine / Kirby's Avalanche, where it mostly came down to who can do a big combo and bury the other person first, because there wasn't a way to retaliate. Now, it doesn't really matter if you're not good at Puyo like me. Hooray. Yeah, Arl and the rest of the characters are from what is the name of the original what the original game that Arl and Co are from before the Puyo? It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, I'm not even gonna look. I got Momomo. What are you, Momomo? Irashai. Nani? Yeah, boku wa I only know some of these kanji. Dochita, konna toko da. Dewa. He's trying to sell me something. Oh, he wants to battle me in Puyo Puyo. Yeah, if you are red-green colorblind, this would be a tough game to play. Unfortunately, I mean, you can kind of tell them apart by their shape, but not really the way you want to be telling them apart. I can't remember the name Arl is from. The game Arl is from before Puyo. It's on the tip of my tongue, and it's driving me nuts. But it was Compile had done RPGs before this. I know in later games of this sort, there's more distinction between the colors, just for the sake of aiding colorblind players. Not just in this game, but even games like, say, like Peak off the top of my head will differentiate things not only by color, but by texture as well. Like the different colored mushrooms will have different patterns on them, so you can differentiate their color without having to see the color. Plus, there's the text description too that says what color they are. Just very convenient. Just, you know, I guess little accessibility things that you wouldn't normally think of unless they applied to you. And no, I don't know what I'm doing. Just kill them, Lori. Put them out of their misery. Can't put them out of their misery yet. They're gonna put themselves out of their misery. Oh no, they're still alive. I was not looking at my side. Oops. I was like, oh, they're gonna die soon. Let's continue. Mado Monogatari, that's it. Thank you. Chotto! I didn't see the rest. Doko ni iru no? Where are you? Mio, something, look. Sanji, oh, 30 something. Why you kick me? I remember having this book years ago. I forget what it was called, but it was a book of science and natural worlds facts. Well, science, nature, medicine, history, etc. And I remember a brief bit about, I guess, mythological figures, if you want to call it that. It's been a long time, but I have a recollection of beasts that were like whatever this fellow on the right is, that like humanoids with that one giant foot. I have zero recollection of what they were called, but I do remember that from that book. There could be a yokai with one big foot. I mean, perhaps there are multiple creatures with singularly large feet, but like one big foot. Not to be confused with Bigfoot, who has 2 feet. Just the singular foot. An enemy based on the same thing in La Mulana. Do they also do giant kicks at you? Get that foot out of here. There's three banshees. They can't sing. Ki ka bi. Zurui. Son, three of you something. They're all screaming at me. Oh, wakarimashita. Arite. Something I understand, and I didn't read the rest of it fast enough. Hello, Vince. Indeed. Puyo Puyo too. I'm goofing around with various Super Nintendo games. Or I guess I should say Sufami games right now. Just cause I wanted to have a nice, chill, little hangout stream with folks for my last stream of the year. I think my intent was to talk more about the stuff I've played this year too, but I'm too focused on the games, really. I even wrote up a little list of the games I remember streaming this year. I'm thinking, really? That was this year? Like, Resident Evil 3 and 4 were this year. I finished RE2 at the tail end of 2024. Metroid Dread, the Oracle games plus Minish Cap, Parasite Eve, which is a Christmas game. Merry Christmas. Chibi Robo, both the first and second Klonoa games, Wario Land 4, they were about to dump a bunch of Puyos on my head. I was reading a list. I played Cavern of Dreams, Rayman 2, Space Station Silicon Valley, which I thought of earlier today because I was walking through downtown and a building was still playing Christmas music. And not only were they still playing Christmas music, but it was rendered with that same sort of, like, retro synthy keyboard. Exactly the same style that Space Station Silicon Valley's music is in. Uh-oh. I wanted a red Puyo before... Nope. Patankyu! I was gonna swap games, so let's go back to game selection. This one's another one in Japanese, Sutte Hakun, but it has a lot of rules to read. It's quite dense. I will go to Mario Paint, but a little panel upon. Parasite Eve, which taught us that the mitochondria is literally magic. What anime were you watching? classic film Big Money Wrestlers. It's a character with one huge foot. Important info to know. Good to know. This is how to play. This is Joutatsu e no Michi. Oh, yeah, I don't need to worry about all that stuff. Let's just do one player. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. There's a cheat code to do very hard. I don't remember what it is. I have a screenshot of it somewhere. Atashi wa hana no yosei lip. I am the fairy of flowers, lip. Taihen! Monster tachi ga yosei no sekai ni... big trouble, monsters, something in the world of fairies, not a full sentence. Maho de ame o furase suzuketeru teru no... monsters have invaded the world of fairies and are making it rain via magic. Yosei no mina mo noroi o kakerarete nakayoshi ja nakunachatta. Okay, all of her friends have been cursed to not be your friends. But we're gonna make her our friends again. Kono mama ja yosei no sekai ga torarechao. Something about the world of fairies. Yosh, atashi ga minna o tasukeru nda. Okay, I will save everyone. Sorry for the subpar voice acting. I'm trying my best to read. そして悪いモンスターをやっつけちゃえ。そして悪いモンスターをやっつけちゃえ。I'm gonna beat up the bad monsters. よろしくね。That's right, Kirby Star Stackers on NSO. Well, Kirby no Kira Kira Kizu. Anyway, this is the Fairy of Winds, Windy. Oh man, how bad is this gonna go? Maybe pretty bad, maybe pretty bad. People who are good at this game are like crazy good at this game. And I am a mere schlub in comparison. Ikuzo. Osoi. I don't know how people get good at this either. You play a lot, I guess, against other people. Windy wa yasashi sa o... Okay, Windy got nice again. Kori no yosei, Shabeto, the Fairy of Ice, Sherbet. I could understand Parasite Eve being difficult to watch if one finds the pseudoscience entirely too objectionable. But I guess I just found it too funny to ever really be bothered by it. What am I doing here? Nothing good. Nothing good. Getting tunnel vision. That's what's happening. My problem with this game is I get tunnel vision. Where I get focused on like one portion of it. One portion of the screen. And then I miss whatever's going on elsewhere. It's like when I try and play Scrabble. I get fixated on, oh, I can make a really good word if I just get one more letter. And then I stall forever trying to make this good word. And just waste my turns crafting mediocrity in hopes I can spell galaxy or whatever. Because I do remember a Scrabble game where I held off so I could spell galaxy. It was not worth it. But in the moment, you feel cool. Ikuzo. You prefer Yoshi and Ko over this. I do concur. I like the addition of Yoshi more than the cute fairies, but the cute fairies are still, not to be redundant, cute. I'm just more of a Yoshi gal. I've always liked reptiles and lizards. Can you just perish already? Thank you, thank you. You're like that with chess, you get fixated on a really good move you can make and you completely miss how you had yourself open to an attack. Real. Monopoly will hyper-focus on only doing one plan. And will give it everything to get it. Or give away everything to get it. Now, it doesn't work out for you. Midori no Yosei. Tiana. The Fairy of Green. Oh, okay. I get nothing for that. I hope you're enjoying the music of this game, by the way. The music is great. There's some Madonna song. I want to say it's Like a Prayer. That sounds a lot like, not this music, but a later stage theme. It sounds like the danger music, the pinch music when your stack's about to hit the top of the screen. But I've never been in a position to explain this comparison to anyone else because either they don't know the Madonna song or they don't know the Tetris Attack, the Panel de Pon song. You know, here's a cute detail that was lost when this game was re-skinned as Tetris Attack. What am I doing? Every fairy has their own unique garbage blocks. Like, if you look at the faces of that garbage block I just dropped to the right there, it's unique for every character, but in Tetris Attack, it's just the same for everyone. Just some thwomp-looking angry face. Oh, wrong. Oh, man. Hers look very smug. Ugh. I'm trying with my subpar, I was gonna say puyoing, whatever this is. My subpar attacking. I feel like I heard somewhere they regretted putting the Tetris name on this when they rebranded it, since it prevented it from establishing an identity of its own. I don't recall where I read that, though. I guess you could say your Monopoly strategy holds a monopoly on strategy. That's really good. Subpar pawning to panels. Let's do one more stage. Hoseki no Yosei Ruby, the Fairy of Jewels. The main reason you don't like Tetris Attack is because it's not Tetris, it's false advertising. But this isn't Tetris Attack, this is Panel de Pon. So it's fine, right? Now you have no problems with it. Disho? Oh, I screwed that up. Heck. Oh. Can't take me anywhere. Goes up. Now listen to this sweet slap bass. Well, until it goes into danger and you hear a more different sweet slap bass. Plus, this is good for me because I also get to practice my Japanese a little bit. Still learning, but it's good to practice my reading. Disho? Yeah, Yoshi's cute, but I do feel a small speck of irritation knowing that this is all rebranded because cute girl was anathema to Western markets in the 90s. Still probably is anathema to a lot of big markets. Mizu no Yosei, Elias, the Fairy of Water. Elias? Is this the one that sounds like a prayer? No, it's not this one. It's the other underwater one. I swear. Yeah, boys won't play a game with cute girls. They might get cooties. And then where will we be? Oh. Also, wait, too slow. There's a one mermaid limit. We can't have 2 mermaids. I love it when I get a combo or a chain by complete accident. I guess that was my master plan this whole time. I just want the Like a Prayer music. That's all I want. Yeah, she became nice again. She got her niceness. Modota. Whatever, we fix her. Hono no Yosei, Furea, the fairy of fire, or flames, like big flame. It wasn't this song, was it? No, it wasn't this song. Oh, I was gonna swap games, wasn't I? Okay. Let's see if this gets me summarily killed. And then we can swap. There we go. Okay. Okay, so P-Cross. Paint. Paint! I'm gonna play some Paint. Finally. Yeah. Hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Click. Alright. Mouse. Oh, this is weird. Da, 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 da. Where you going? I choose who lives and who dies. La, da, 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 ya, da, da, da. Oh. Baby noises. I broke him. I just love that you can screw around in the title screen. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh. I didn't want to interrupt it. I thought maybe I would get a sound for clicking on the train. That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna doodle for a bit. And we can talk more productively about the stuff I've streamed this year, I guess, and what I'm streaming next year. What am I drawing? Let's draw a Mori. Let's see if I can draw a Mori with my mouse. Poorly. Golly, I was kind of surprised just looking at like my YouTube uploads and realizing how many games I've played through this year. How much UFO 50 I've played. I thought Okage was this year, but I finished Okage at the tail end of last year, so it didn't bleed into this year. Same with Resident Evil 2. I finished Resident Evil 2 right around the tail end of 2024. But Resident Evil 3 was 25. I think the first thing I streamed this year was Pseudo Regalia. Oh yeah, extra fluffy today. I don't like that scarf. I'm trying not to use undo though. That's been my thing while drawing digitally, is that I've been trying not to use undo. And instead, if I don't like something, I've been trying to erase it instead, or paint over it. I've been finding that's just been helping me build better habits, and making more of an effort to correct my mistakes rather than just undoing them out of existence, you know? Pseudo Regalia was this year? Yeah, it was last year. I got into Resident Evil. I started streaming RE1 around Halloween. And then wouldn't you know it, I really liked it. So I kept playing Resident Evil, even though I never used tank controls before, and I embarrassed myself utterly with RE2, at least at the very beginning, I think. I don't know what my first stream of 2026 will be. I'm debating whether I want to do something else on Friday. If I want to do more Air Riders, or if I really want to play more Angeline Era. I really want to get back to Angeline Era. Oog! That game is like catnip to me, and I really want to play more of it. Oh, what if I use the shape tool? Yeah, for eyes. Is this gonna look cursed? I think it is. Oh no! Oh no! I don't like that. Oh, I can see it forever. Let's not do that. Black Hole Mori, happy early New Year! Happy early New Year to you too, Cat. Nope, that's weird. Weird. Awaken Mori. It's my final form. Okay, so I'm used to when you're using the circle tool that the I guess when you click, it starts in the upper left part of the circle and not the center of the circle. Whereas here I'm making the center of the circle. This is not going to be symmetrical, I don't think. Maybe. No. It's okay, it'll give it character. Yeah. It gives it character. It's my story and I'm sticking with it. Dark matter orifice opens, so I'm like DDD. I've got to get a weird mouth on my torso. It's gonna look more smug than sleepy. Eyes are sisters, not twins. I love the way you think. Just use the brush? No. It's too easy. That's cheating. Okay, yeah, okay, fill. Oh yeah, black holes. Now, let's see, we got different palettes. I forget if you can mix palettes, though. Like, oh, I think this is gonna bleed. Yeah. There we go, okay. There we go, nice. Cool, alright. I can't say I love what I've done with the eyes, but that's okay. Oh, stamps? Basic shapes? Yoshi. Gosh, memories are coming back of me just screwing around with all the tools in this. Oh, very, very perp, but that's okay. I think it gives you character. More unimpressed than anything. Hello, Glitter. How are you? Happy early New Year. Hang on, I have to remember how these go. You can make your own stamp, yes. I remember doing that as well. And hello, Glitter. What were you playing? Oh, that's very thick. Jeez, even one is very thick. You know, that's fine. That's fine. We're not here to make Mona Lisa 2. We're here to make the Mori Lisa 3. And no, I don't know what that means. Coke bottle glasses. Horse life on Roblox. I did not know that Roblox had haunts, but I'm not surprised it has haunts. My understanding of Roblox is that there's a lot just of Roblox generally. Hipster glasses? You take that back. I've never been hip once in my life. You gotta get some snoozing in if you're feeling sleepy, so you can stay up late for the new year. Do all of you stay up late for ringing in the new year? Do you try to? I always do, because it just, I don't know, it's fun getting to stay up late. Like you're being naughty a little bit, you know, breaking the rules. Although I found usually I'll like hang out with friends online for the new year, but what happens is that I'm in mountain time, and a lot of people I know are on the East Coast or in Central Time. So it's like by the time my midnight rolls around, everyone's tired and already wanting to go to bed. The novelty wore off. If you're not staying up for festivities, I can see not really wanting to bother. But if you're, you know, like just hanging out with friends, like a coworker said, she's gonna hang out with her fiance and like watch Lord of the Rings and play like just board games, like have it on in the background. I thought that sounds fun. That sounds like a nice evening, a nice way to ring in the new year. Here's some of the stamps I got here. Are these actual size? Oh wait, no, I've still got, hang on, I gotta, okay. Little star hair clip. Boom. Baby hair clip. God, no. No, no, put that away. Put that away. Oh, fish. Oh, yes, sunfish? Bunny? Banui? These are cute. I didn't appreciate these stamps back in the day. I like bunnies better than bears. Sorry, bear. Yoshi fruit? Mysterious fruit? Invincibility hair clip. I got more different fish. Whale. Anglerfish. Oh, there's so many fish here. And then single insect. Beetle. What an eclectic mixture. I like how we have... Oh. Oh. You know, you get a position of honor on my head. Oh, this cactus also gets a position of honor on my head. Beautiful. I didn't know it had a face. I really didn't appreciate these stamps back in the day. UFO. I have to do 50 of these. Where's the onion stamp? I mean, there's a peach. Hang on, I'm gonna... Evolution. Several missing links. We've seen too much. I'm gonna leave the friends in my head. Because they're there, and also I don't want to erase my line art. But I feel like I should give this some sort of background. A Mario... Is it a Mario Land UFO? Oh, you know what? You're right! Oh, I can't see it properly. Well, here. It's a Mario Land UFO. Oh, I'm... That's right. I'm painting an UFO. How about that? Technology. Okay, I know what I want to draw. What I should draw next to me, obviously. Headless Yoshi. Let's circle. Maybe I should draw some things that were significant on stream this year. I mean, I was thinking I should draw an onion, of course, because of that stupid game that I've only started playing this year. What? That can't be right. But aside from that, guess who fell victim to I'll just rest my eyes for a little... Oh, no. I fear that, like, every time I get home from work and it's a stream night and I have to lie down, which I did this afternoon, I thought, boy, I hope I don't snooze through stream. I was late once for Ocarina of Time. When I did the water temple, I was a little late starting stream because I slept in and I've never forgotten because it still haunts me. I don't know, sure. It's a very yellow onion. That almost seems too yellow, actually. Can I go back? Okay, I can. Yeah, my onion career only started this year. Can you believe it? UFO 50 was this year. Oh, that's sad. That's like a gray... It's a rainy day onion. It's a no-funyon. Alright, sure, you know what? A mishmash of textures. I'm gonna give it some little leaves. Please let the Mori on screen bless your sleep schedule. I don't know how I'm blessing your sleep schedule, but, you are blessed. I don't think you usually get this many green fronds on an onion you buy from the grocery store, but whatever, it's here. What else should I draw? I should draw something Resident Evil-y, I feel like. Although, before I draw anything Resident Evil-y, I know what I want to draw. I'm just gonna keep basic colors and shapes. Yeah, Boogie can't sleep now. It's the middle of the day. She'll miss ringing in the new year. She goes snoozing now. How is this better than all versions of Paint combined? Because there's stamps and UFOs, and you can make music. And animations. Although the downside with making music in this game is that there's no accidentals. You can't do sharps and flats. And that is irksome to me. Because there were so many songs I wanted to make in Mario Paint. When I was little, I had this game. And although I had no formal musical education, I was quite musically gifted and could play things like on the organ by ear. We had an electric organ that used to be my grandfather's. And I would try and recreate songs in Mario Paint, but then I would get frustrated because if there's an accidental, a sharp or a flat, you can't do it. But little me didn't understand that. I didn't, you know, hum my way through a song and realize, oh, there's an accidental in here, I can't make it. No, I would just get partway through composing it and then realize, oh wait, I can't do this. I can't make this thing. Oh, what is, oh, this is a mess. MS Paint is better because it has the helpful AI to, oh, I can't even see that as a joke. It hurts and stings. Oh no, that's too big. That's too big. You can't zoom in Mario Paint, can you? I don't think you can. Oh, I could do letters? What's this? Oh, this is the stamp. With its own music. What is this? This might erase things. I'm scared what that is. I'm not gonna mess with that. This is animation and music, and this lets you save. And this, I think this is changing the BGM. Oh yeah. I could make my mouse a little faster. I forgot you could do this. Oh, that's a little easier. If I accidentally delete, I can rewind. You're right. I've defeated Mario Paint with the power of new technology. Okay, there we go. It's not gonna be very neat. But I'm gonna try and draw a little more in it. Maybe sand glasses, because it's hard to be neat with these tools, but I'm gonna draw a little more in it. Because that was a big highlight for me this year, was revisiting Hollow Knight. And, well, VTubing, PNG tubing, as little Bug Me, as Mornet. Which was not a name I came up with myself. Mornet, I think it was Joe who said Mornet first. And it kind of stuck. But my little bug Sona, Mornet, I had a great time streaming Hollow Knight with that. I mean, as I've said many times during the Hollow Knight streams, it was Hollow Knight that got me into streaming on Twitch. This is not going to be a good ribbon, I don't care. It's just there, it exists. And it was very fun to go back to it and just share what I love with people. Yeah, we're not going to pretend the glasses are neat. Good enough. Good enough. There we go. Doesn't even really look that insectoid, but whatever. Mornet just seemed right. Awakened Hornet. Yeah, there's a lot of really cute details in this game. Actually, Joe had pointed it out to me when this was first released on NSO. On the Internet Archive, you can find the player's guide for Mario Paint. And it's really cool to flip through. It just has a lot of suggestions for what you can do with the tools in this game and examples of some of the things people have made. Hollow Knight is also what got you to stream tears from your eyes on how good it is. What else should I add to this canvas? The problem is that it's hard to draw with these tools and make it recognizable. Let's see if I can draw in the corner. Can I draw a Klonoa from memory? I'm not really gonna have enough room to make like a good Klonoa. So we're just gonna be like little Klonoa. It's a really in-depth guide that shows how Mario Paint can be a really robust tool if you know how to use it. Yeah, it is. It's on the Internet Archive. Again, if you just look up like Mario Paint Player's Guide, it's there. You can flip through it. Bless you, Internet Archive, for all your video game manuals. I miss the days when video game manuals were robust things. like the Bubsy manual, like I mentioned at the beginning of stream, and how that had a cute comic at the beginning, and just gave it so much character. This is gonna be older Klonoa, Klonoa 2 Klonoa, with the Pac-Man on his hat. Because I like that design a little better, although I think they're both good. And I do kind of miss the more animalistic look of, like, baby Klonoa. Little Klonoa, I mean, he's not really that baby, but smaller Klonoa. Oh, what color were his shorts? They're like yellow? His eyes were yellow in his first form. I don't think the yellow shorts are right. Whatever, you're wearing yellow now, bud. Congratulations. I'm gonna give him yellow eyes anyway. And the Pac-Man, of course, has to live on the hat. Oh, hello, Lyra. Welcome. I feel like I'm missing so many people in chat just because the colors. If people are using the same colors and their names are similar in length, I might not necessarily realize it's different people. Klonoa, what color were your shoes? I'm saying this out loud as if Klonoa himself can answer me. Klonoa, where are your arms? You took them from me, Mori. Oh, that's right, I did. Or rather, I never gave them to you in the first place. There. They're supposed to have, like, t-shirt sleeves, but whatever. It's Klonoa. It's Klonoa. He's marking the fact that I've played Klonoa this year. There we go. It's terrible. Are you saying I have to draw Bubby? I do have to draw Bubby. I'm kind of surprised there aren't more colors inherently available, but I can also see why, because that could be like a premium feature. Toe to tip, that's a Klonoa. I feel like I've drawn me and the onion too big, and now all of these other characters are just going to be blobs, but I think that's appropriate in a way. I wish I could do, like, one more tier of brush size, though, between the teeniest one and the second, like, the middle one. The one onion isn't enough. I've delivered all the other ones, though. I'd say I'm fairly confident in my ability to draw Bubsy from memory, but with the tools and the level of detail I have available to me, I don't think I can prove that. But I promise I can draw a decent Bubsy. Please note, I'm calling him Bubby as a bit. I know that's not his name. Boy, he looks squished and sad, as he should be. Would it only be right to draw Bubsy 4D Bubsy with the tie? Because that was what I streamed first this year. I just do an outline of the shirt. Except then it doesn't look like an outline, it just looks like he's naked. Put some clothes on, Bubsy, you're indecent. Midlife crisis Bubsy. Nope, nope. Oh. Yeah, I don't see purple very often. Maybe that's your niche. I mean, there are purple regulars here. Like Boogie and UFO Abduction and Sparrow, although they might be different shades of perp, depending on your screen. You know, the more, like, desperate or haggard his face is, the better. You don't deserve happiness, Bubsy. Not yet. Let's let Bubsy 4D come out and be good. And then maybe. The next iteration of Pika Clone. I remember in golly. No, I shouldn't say what grade it was. Before Gold and Silver came out, and, you know, like, there are all the rumors abounding about Pika Blue. And I remember playing, like, golly, it was like some RPG Maker game with, like, Pikachu and Pika Blue, because we didn't know it was Meryl at the time. Let's see. I think that Bubby is good enough for now. What else do I want to draw? I should draw a Resident Evil character, or like something Resident Evil-y. But whomst or what could I draw in like a tiny corner and make it recognizable? If I had to think about my favorite Resident Evil character, it would probably be Claire. Cool big sis Claire. I do think Leon is funny, but I realize the appeal that Leon S. Kennedy has for me is probably very different for most people. Which is to say, like, I forget that a lot of people thirst over Leon, and then I'm surprised getting reminded of that when I just think he's funny and kind of a goofus. And I wonder, is that part of the appeal for the people who thirst over Leon? And I'm not saying thirst is a judgment. God, no. I merely do not experience it. But I wonder if the goobiness is part of the appeal as well, or if that is overlooked in favor of, I guess, like his physical appearance or whatever, or like all the cool badass action stunts he can do. Which, yeah, they're cool, but he says then like the goofiest stuff known to man, and kind of just undermines it. God, Claire, I don't think this is how your hair worked at all. I'm sorry. People like himbos. Does he qualify as a himbo? Is the thing. Because it's pure of heart, dumb of ass, and I don't know how you define, if there's like a proper way of defining big of strength. However you want to say that. I used this color for my scarf already. It's a good pink though. I like that pink. I'm gonna give Claire like this mottled staticky pink for her cool jacket. It's kind of freeing using these very like basic tools actually, because it's harder to be critical of myself when, I mean, I've only got so much to work with. It was a vest, right? I really wish I'd given her more room, and then I could make her recognizable. You were convinced that Meryl was Peekaboo. You went into Pokemon the movie 2K 100% expecting to hear Peekaboo, the evolved form of Raichu, during that short before the main film. Oh, I remember that short. It was cute. Were they all like at a park together? All goofing? That's what I like from Pokemon, and I wish we got more of, is Pokemon in a non-battle context. This just is not the right pink. This feels too perp. Oh, I just picked brown. I didn't want that. What am I doing? No. What a mess. This is like Claire, but the colors on the TV are tinted wrong. You know, I haven't properly experienced Rebecca Chambers in a Resident Evil, because I haven't played through Chris's route in RE. Gee, I don't have room to like draw Claire holding anything, so maybe she's just waving. But because I haven't played through Resident Evil with Chris's route, I haven't actually experienced Rebecca. I have not experienced Becky. Sorry, Becky. So I should rectify that. That is on my list of things I'd like to do, is stream more of the original Resident Evil and play Chris's route, just so I can see the differences, and also Rebecca. As much as I will miss my boy Barrels, no one else's favorite Resident Evil character. I like Barry. Barry's a nice guy. Claire is just a head with legs and tiny nub arms. The rest got bitten off, okay? It wasn't by the zombies, it was Klonoa. He got peckish. Yeah, Resident Evil 0 with, what's... Billy? Is that his name? The criminal that she's with. Would I play the first game's original or remake? I've been considering, like, maybe the original would be fun to dig into, just to see. What if the director's cut? What if we get the basement music? Wow, yellow. Leon's hotness depends entirely on how many fish and eggs the player has him carry. I see, so it's the fact he can provide. He can provide a stable life with as much fish and egg that your heart could possibly want. That's why he has appeal to people. Has Resident Evil Steve visited you today? That's like the anti-Santa. And the naughty kids get Steve. What's this, Burnside? I always have to think about it. Because sometimes I forget that it's, you know, not just Steve. That Steve is not simply a monopoly, a being into of itself. I'm trying to draw Chibo from memory, and I don't think it's working very well. I'm sorry, Chibo. Chibi Robo, no, there is a great game. That just makes you go, what is wrong with all of the people in this household? I shouldn't be drawing Chibo, I should be drawing Chibo's wife. Mama. I wonder if they have official names. Or if they're just Mr. and Mrs. Sanderson. They're good colors. Yeah, Steve was this year, can you believe? Yeah, if everyone changes colors, I'm gonna be so confused. But don't let that stop you. Please change your colors if it suits you. Gonna arms up, holding their plug. Chibo's like the right size to hang out with Mornet, probably. Maybe. They do have official names and you didn't know about it until you read the Wikipedia article. Oh, Helen and George. She does look like a Helen. I can't explain why, she just does. I guess Papa could be a George. Mostly he's just Papa. I'm kidding, mostly he's just divorced. Mario Paint is really cute music, doesn't it? I remember once in high school, in one of my classes that involve computers, I was doing some work in Photoshop and I just put on Mario Paint music on loop for just the whole duration of that class. I don't know if this is like legible as a plug. I don't think it's legible as a plug. People hate change until they don't. I mean, I wouldn't hate it if you changed your name. I wouldn't hate it if anyone changed their name colors or their name. But it would be disorienting. Because in my mind, you are red. It's sort of like, I don't know about the rest of you, but I tend to associate, like if a person has like in their icon, their avatar, their PFP, whatever you want to call it, if they have like a fictional character or whatever in there, I will associate that character with them and will start like imagining that character as, I guess, being the emissary of their posts. And then if they change it, I'm like, who are you? Okay, you know, good enough, good enough. Chibo's only holding that with one hand, but that's okay, he's very talented. Yeah, it was this year Carrie played all those clock towers too. Weird, right? Let's see. My brain is like, I could draw Dan from Space Station Silicon Valley, but I'm like, can I draw Dan from memory, and do I want to draw Dan from memory? Not really. I could just draw one of those sheep. An electric sheep. And use the spray tool. I did play Metroid Dread. I can't believe Metroid Dread was this year. That's so weird. Like, not in a bad way. I'm glad I streamed it. Metroid Dread is great. a game that I initially played on my own and then streamed. But man, that just felt so good to play. Finally, I felt as cool as Samus must feel, just doing all those leaps and grapples and parries and everything. I don't know why the sheep's ear is sticking out. I mean, I don't mind if people switch their character and their icons. I won't, like, be deathly confused or anything. You know, I can remember the names of the people I follow. It's just, oh, you are not this character anymore. You are now this character. Okay, there is a sheep, but I promise it's electric. It might even be dreaming. Cubivore with Hatsune Miku. Okay, well, I know what I need to do. Can I do, like, just... I can't. You see this little, like, face cursor? Like, pulls a face when I let go? Like, watch its face. Let. See, when you say Jinx, I think of the character from Mario RPG, and I am 99.9% sure that is not the character you are referring to. But wouldn't it be funny if it was? What do you mean, wuh? Ball Samus could fit some... Oh, you're right. I mean, once I'm done with Hatsune Miku, of course. How do I make this pig-like? Adequately pig-like. League of Legends Arcane. Okay, that was my other guess, but whoops. You know what? No, actually, this is fine. This is a happy accident. Is that what Bob Ross called them? Happy accidents? Like, it's so meaty that the corners have ceased to be defined in the usual way. You gotta pretend they have a pig snout, of course. Now, this is what they don't have in-game, but of course we can all imagine it in Cubivore. God, I wish I had more time to stream. I've been thinking about just streaming in general, and streaming going forward, you know, in the next year. And one thing I'd like to do is just stream more, because I love this. I love hanging out with folks and sharing games and not having to think about my day job. But I would need more time to do it, as well as my own space and my own PC, and a better chair, honestly. The last couple days I've been playing the newly released episode 2 of The Devil, which, yes, I mentioned it last stream. I don't care if you like Ace Attorney and or really cool cyberpunk narratives. Please look up Of the Devil on Steam. Anyway, I was playing that over the weekends, but just sitting in the chair for a long time gets so painful that I have to stop every, like, 15 minutes and lie down for a bit. It was very frustrating. I'm missing all of my awkwardly placed limbs. They're hidden behind the hair. Or maybe the hair is the limbs. Hatsune Miku has eaten Miku. What else? I guess a Sammy ball. See if I can draw like a morph ball from memory. That shouldn't be too hard, right? I mean, it's just a ball. Just an orange ball with like some green bits on it. There we go. So it's a little thick, but that's okay. Okay, and then I need some bright green. Now you're all gonna pretend Samus is in here for me, okay? I know there's sort of like multiple morph ball designs. I don't know which one I'm doing particularly. Okay. I want more shading on this. Thinking of the prime morph ball. I don't know if this is really accurate, but she's zooming, okay? Trust me, she's zooming, she's going fast. There she goes. Prime Remastered was not this year. It was near the end of last year, I believe. But Dread was this year. Oh, and thank you, Lyra. I'm glad that this qualifies as my art style, because it's a little awkward drawing with the mouse, the Joy-Con too. But I'm having a good time. If she zoom and it'd be given a huge glow to indicate a boost ball charge. Oh, forgive me, forgive me. There, oh wait, hang on. No, it just looks like she's leaking fluid. Sammy, you're leaking. You're leaking. There's like a coolant leak. A big green hurricane on that orange planet. What was in the laboratory in Prime when you could look at the astronomical chart of all those other planets? And what was the one that was like, oh yeah, this planet is overridden by some sort of a horrible malevolent virus, do not touch. That's this planet. Jupiter now. Did you ever tell me how your brother used to make fun of you for liking Metroid because all you do in that game is roll into a ball? Yeah, and it's great. Sonic, you roll into a ball. Katamari, you roll stuff into a ball. Ball is love, ball is life. It's all about orb. Saturn has a hexagon-shaped hurricane in one of its poles. Cool. What makes it hexagon-shaped? What else? Maybe Rayman? I did stream Rayman 2 as well. And that was the historical moment where we figured, oh, well, we discovered my cursed talent. The Lanky Kong thing. No, I'm not drawing Lanky Kong. I haven't streamed that game yet. Wait for it. See if I can draw like Rayman in his like Cheese Whiz hair. Sorry, Cheese String hair. It's not Cheese Whiz. Cheese Whiz are what all the ghosts that were harassing me during the Lost Kin fight. Those are Cheese Whiz ghosts. Rayman has cheese string hair. Waiting for Donkey Kong 64. It's one of those things where I think I want to wait for my newer VTuber model. So I feel like being able to see my face for that will be fun, but not a necessity. That is a distressingly fleshy colored Rayman. Like normally he's got like a little more yellow orange on him, but this is the best I got. So he's a little fleshy. That's okay. Just gonna draw a little more of Rayman just so he's recognizable as himself. Got that white circle on his shirt, and then his shoes. His hands, however, are gone. Hatsune Miku ate them. Because, I mean, you know, Rayman can't be hogging all the supernumerary limbs. The cube's gotta eat. Okay. There's Rayman. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You want custom robo? Jeez, I should have like a suggestion box or something. I want you to see the agonies. Banjo, I think, was a couple of was it last year? I don't remember. Mostly what I remember about Banjo, and Banjo-Tooie in particular, going back to it, I realize at the time when I first played it, I would have said I liked Banjo-Tooie better. But now I would argue that Banjo-Kazooie is the better game. Just because Tooie has more in it. Oh, okay. Doesn't necessarily mean it's an improvement. Doesn't mean that we need more. And Tooie, I think, suffers from a lot of bloat. I was gonna draw Link and Eslo, Uncle Hat. I don't know if I have enough room. I should be okay. Here's Uncle Hat. Splatoon 2 crumbles to dust. Have I saved my work? I haven't. I can. We can hear like the robot sounds. Does this really look like Uncle Hat and not like a dead mallard duck on Link's head? I mean, that could have been what Uncle Hat was crafted out of. I guess this will have to stand in for like the Oracle Link as well. Unless I want to draw more links, more lunks. Okay, it looks like Esla. Wonderful. You want to see the robot? This is how you save. There's some tunes too. Okay, not many tunes because there wasn't a ton of data to save. But if you have more, it can take longer. The hat guy wasn't a reanimated mallard turned into a hat. I mean, not according to the game, but maybe we just saw some, or rather we were missing some details. You can't say he's not a reanimated mallard turned into a hat. I should draw... do I have enough room for Sybil's pseudo-regalia? And can I draw her from memory? In a quarter... with a cave of scraps. Oh, was that Toon in Mario Maker? Oh, that's cute. I have like no room. I have no room for Sybil's pseudo-regalia. I definitely don't have room for Sybil's pseudo-regalia here. I was gonna draw like her horns and everything, but Oh, have a good snooze, Lyra. I hope you feel better, and Happy New Year. A very Happy New Year to you and yours. I'm gonna do this gray blob, and then the horns, and then I'll just add definition later. This has kind of been how I've been painting in Clip Studio Paint. Just as an exercise, so I worry less about trying to make my work look quote-unquote perfect, and I stop messing with the undo tool, where I just block in rough shapes and then I refine them. So like painting with physical media, but it's digital media instead. And it's been relaxing to do in sort of the same way working with these limited tools is relaxing, because it's, I guess, I don't know, harder to be a perfectionist when you only have really basic tools at your disposal. She has like a white collar, and then her vest, and then with the ears. I'm sorry, Sybil. I'm sorry, Sybil. You deserve better than this. Pseudo-regalia was really fun. I hope the devs bring Sybil back in some capacity in a similar game, because I would love another game in that style, where I can run around as a cool, like, bunny, cat, goat lady, and do sweet parkour, and get to weird places by being really stubborn. I feel like I need to erase this ear. It's just sticking out weird. Yeah, whatever. You know what? Good. Eternal Darkness last year. Whoa. That's so weird. Another great game, though. Another one I'm glad I streamed. Maybe my niche really is horror, because I just don't react to it as one would expect. And I don't try and be tough or anything. It's just, I just don't. Oh, do I wanna? Yeah, it would be wrong if I didn't. I mean, I don't want to draw it, but if I didn't like make some reference to it, it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. Just in the corner. Just in the corner. Oh, Franken and Formless Star. I forgot those were also this year because they were one-offs. I was looking at my playlists, but those were both really enjoyable too. Formless Star especially, I think really spoke to me as an artist, as a creative type. And if you yourself are an artist or creative type, I think you should check out Formless Star. I think you would enjoy what it has to say. On a similar note, I would also suggest you try Chicory, A Colorful Tale. That one also spoke to me as an artist. Particularly one that is, you know, I'm sure many artists have worried about things like, you know, just imposter syndrome and a lot of self-doubt and lacking confidence in their work. Yeah, you know it. You know it. It's like the back of his head. I feel like you should be able to see like his mustache or his nose sticking out from the side. Internally kicking my feet and going, hee hee. Well, the only reason I'm not literally kicking my feet is that I might kick the power bar beneath the desk, and that would be bad. Well, now that you said it, I am kicking my feet right now. I feel like his nose? I don't know, just so you can more easily tell this is the back of his head. Does it matter? It's him. He's here. May God have mercy on our souls. Okay. Animation? No. Okay, so nothing else is animated except this, is what you're saying. Well, then I would just erase him and do just like a full Wario, a full Wah. You know, it's funny, I did Claire for Resident Evil. I feel like I should do, like, at least Jill and or Leon as well. Because, I mean, the Code Veronica, and then I had RE3 and 4. Happy Wario Land coming. Yeah, God, that's on NSO. Or is it on now? Or not yet? But it's like Nintendo's saying you should play it. The Whittlewist Weon. I don't know if I could like draw a Weon to my satisfaction with like this little bit of real estate I've got. And his stupid hair. Do I have enough room to like make the eyes look like no, not a unibrow. Did I draw mitochondria? I was thinking of drawing Aya. But sure, I could draw a mitochondria. The powerhouse of the canvas. I guess this is Weon up in the corner. Or something. He's like dirty blonde, right? I always think Leon is like a lot, well, like his hair is lighter than it really is, but no, it's like a dishwater blonde or something. Oh, have a good snooze. It is getting, holy moly, yeah, whoa, it's getting late. I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. So, I can't just stay up all night doodling as much as I would like to. Leon gives people the impression of being blonde. Maybe I should try and draw like his cool coat. You know, that cool coat that we lost. I mean, I can't really get the details of the color in properly because I don't really have enough real estate for Weon. But a moment of silence for his cool coat. What I don't get is why the Los Illuminados took his coat but left all of his equipment behind, like his guns, his attaché case, like his device to communicate with Hunnigan. They left all of that, but they stole his coat. Now one could argue it's because the a lot of the Los Illuminados are just not functioning on like an intellectual level required to realize we should take the stuff away from him because, you know, they have a parasite eating away at their brain. But alternately, maybe they took his coat because they recognize style when they see it. Okay, this is gonna have to be Leon in his cool coat. I almost thought about the RPD uniform, but that was RE2 and that was last year. I can't do that. A special dimensional space to hide his stuff in. Oh, so like, it's hidden in his little hair vent. That also goes for anime girls that have hair vents. They also store things in there. Yes, Leon is an anime girl, you understand. You should see one of the cult guys with a jack. That would be hilarious. You're just going through the village and then like one of the villagers just has the coat on. But now you can't take it back because it's like covered in blood. It's not even Leon's blood. He has to wash it. It smells weird. Can I squeeze anything else on here? I don't feel like I spaced things very well. Mora, you drew the onion so big. No, I don't care. The onion deserves it. Could I draw like a tiny Aya? I also kind of want to draw Finn from Cavern of Dreams, but I don't know if I remember what they look like clearly enough beyond like cute little red dragon. With like, I think blue horns and blue wings. Finn was really cute. Cavern of Dreams was really cute. Finn and Luna. And, oh golly, what was big-handed masked creature's name? I can't think of it now. I can see her. But all I can think of is Finn and Luna. The coolest villager you've ever seen. I think Finn had like little blue horns. And I'll give him little blue wings. It's not accurate probably, but that's okay. It's made with love, and that's what matters most of all. You could take that to court. Please don't. I never became a lawyer, despite my parents' insistence. Why is he looking like that? It's one of Finn's siblings. Now I'm thinking about all the times I bonked into them and got scolded for it. Like, don't knock around your brothers and sisters, but they got in my way. It's not my fault. Now, could I draw an Aya and make it recognizable, or a mitochondria and make it recognizable? In this tiny little bit of real estate. I have space up here too. I wish I had spaced these better, but I didn't consider it. I also kind of wanna... I wonder if I can just gently... Very slow pixel art. Actually, a circle would make this better. If I drew a dot, that would be 20 times larger than a mitochondria. I've already drawn a more accurate mitochondria than the one posited by the game. Whoops. I just drew a white circle. That is helping nobody. Hang on. An egg. Just an egg, you're right. I still think, oh gee, I should make an egg emote. I want to make more emotes, generally. That's something else I'd like to do in the new year, is just make more stream assets. And redo, like, you know, my info and whatnot. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. I don't know if I can make it that recognizable, but we'll try. I don't have enough real estate to do what I wanted to do. Oh well, that's okay. You know what? Real quick. We haven't heard the third one yet. The last one is just silence. However, I remember in the manual, it says that Undo Dog, this creature over here, Undo Dog, has allergies and you'll hear him sneeze intermittently. And I was so antsy at the thought of just suddenly hearing this dog sneeze and being jump scared by it that I never turned it on silent out of fear. Even though I don't think it would be that alarming. And I think really the sneezes are just that noise. I don't think it just happens randomly. I don't think so anyway. But strange child. I revisited Undertale this year, so we get my favorite character. And yes, that's right. It is the flower. Why is it the flower? I have my reasons. I'm not going to get into them, because it'd be a little spoilery. But I have my reasons. Do 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 do. I don't like that pedal. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why isn't it the bird that carries you across a disproportionately small gap? The bird is behind me. The bird is the one that got this fish up here and the cactus. They're resting. They're on like the other end of my scarf that you can't see. Why, thank you. I always feel embarrassed when I go back to my older streams and hear myself, whether or not I'm doing a voice, just because I hear all the mistakes. I pick up all the mistakes and I can't help but criticize myself, even though I know it's absurd. And when I hear like other streamers, if they make a mistake in a game or like they say one word when they mean another, like I don't mind. I know what they mean. I don't think they're silly for it, but I judge myself too harshly. I'm trying to draw an egg. I don't know if it looks egg-like enough. Eggs are a very specific shape. And this is not that shape. Egg? Question mark? The line width is really messing me up. It doesn't look like I should be able to get that thin, and yet. Egg shape can vary, but it's usually round. It's like an oblong shape. But if you don't get the shape just right, it doesn't read as egg. It just reads as oblong blob. A bloblong. So this looks egg-like enough, doesn't it? It can't be a cracked egg with the yolk out. Because sure, that would be more immediately recognizable as an egg, but the eggs we see on stream are not broken eggs, they're whole egg. We don't eat egg here, we just look at egg. God, was Hattie Time this year? No, Hattie Time was last year. If it's round, I could say it's a golf ball from Pink Golf. And we have, like, UFO 50 already kind of taken up a disproportionate amount of the canvas here, in a way. I feel like I need to add detailing to this onion now. I don't like what I've done with this onion, but none of these colors excite me. Okay, this looks a little more onion-like, maybe. I just don't want it to look like a yellow apple. I remember in a a cartooning class I took once. The teacher had us all draw an apple. Just told everyone, okay, just draw an apple. You know, whatever feels right. Just draw an apple that you like. And we did, and then he asked all of us, okay, so how many of you drew an apple with like a stem and a single leaf? And almost all of us had. It was something about just the way shapes are usually rendered into something easily recognizable, and how apples always get rendered like that because sure, not all apples look like that, but in a lot of media they're drawn that way with the stem and the leaf. Anyway, I don't really know where I'm going with this, mostly just to say this isn't an apple, it's an onion. Tamanegi. I think I made it look weird by adding details on the stem, the roots, the foliage, the leafage, but that's okay. The onion leaves, oh, they go straight up. Oh, you're right. You are correct. Hang on, my onion needs to stand tall and proud. Don't be afraid of who you are, onion. We drew an icon of an apple. The platonic ideal of an apple. Does this look oniony enough? Whatever, it's an onion. It's an onion. They have green if they're freshly harvested. You can get, what are they called? The scapes? Like the long... No, that's garlic. What am I thinking of? Nah, never mind. Garlic scapes. I'm getting garlic scapes and scallions mixed up. Ignore me. But yeah, they do photosynthesize the out of the ground part. I should put something here in the corner. Although before I do, no, not here. How big are these letters? Oh. Okay, I got uppercase, just the two. I got lowercase. I got numbers. Oh, I could use kana. Oh, that makes things maybe a little easier. Maybe. Well, actually, tamago is too many characters, but... Why is it red? I guess because that's the color I had selected. Egg. There we go. Bao Bao is here. Hello, Bao Bao. Many Bao blessings be unto you. Now that I see it has kana, I feel like I should do something with it. I don't know. Ta. Ma. Oh, right here. Ne. And then... I guess I'll need to use the 1010. Okay. Tamane. Right now it says Tamaneki. I'm just gonna... There we go. Negi. There we go. Now we know it's onion. Maybe I'll just go to numbers. I'll write 2025. I think that would look nicer than me using stamps for that. I don't want to do too much lettering because then it just looks distracting. Okay, I really gotta read Umineko. I think there's a Let's Play of it on the LP archive. Like, I'm curious about Umineko, but at the same time, it's hard to get me into a visual novel. Let's do something that'll contrast with more in it. Okay. There we go. 2025 memories. Do I want to put anything else here? If I had enough space, single mitochondria. This is my legacy. I don't know how I feel about it. Someone's gonna ask, why is there a cactus and a fish with legs on your head? Because art, that's why. I almost regret the star hair clip because it's not part of my design, but no, it stays. It's cute. Beam this into space for the aliens. Put it on the record. The why can I never remember the name of it? It's not even the first time it's come up in stream. I always want to say it's the Akashic Records, but that's something very different. There's no egg stamp in here, right? I didn't like go past an egg or an onion. No. That'd be silly. Okay. Have to be sure. I mean, I could put like a disembodied Yoshi head. I mean, not that I'm going to, but I could. I feel like I should put something here. A tiny dot wreathed in flames, the might of the mitochondria. The aliens want to know where to get the onions delivered. This is how onion delivery happens, canonically. This is projected into space, and aliens pick it up, and they're like, yo, onions, I want onions, we gotta get some onions delivered. And then they start up the business, and onion delivery becomes real. And then they make a game about it. And then Derek Yu, or whoever on the team who crafted onion delivery, receives a vision from the future about onions, and they're like, I have to make this game, and then the time loop is closed. You understand? Anyway, I wonder, is this going to be understandable? I feel like even if I just draw this wreathed in flames, just pretend it's Carnegie Hall on fire. Merry Christmas. Okay, this is a single mitochondria. It's unrelated to Claire, but I guess she's showing it off or something. She's demonstrating the might of the mitochondria. Man, I want to fix Claire just a little bit. Maybe not with that color. That looks weird. Just like a little bit more definition. I don't know. Cool Big Sis Claire deserves better. Claire has like a mitochondria, just one. She has just one. Onion delivery is a time loop. Draw it next to a microscope, then I'd have to draw a microscope. And the slide and everything. And then the proper laboratory around it. And then everybody here would need safety goggles and the proper like footwear, and it would be a whole mess. All you need is one mitochondria. I think this looks pretty good for my 2025 in gaming masterpiece. Kind of wish I'd drawn my glasses a little better too. I was half thinking I would just erase this. I suppose I could still fix it in a way, but I mean, what's there to fix, really? It almost looks weird now. The eyes aren't crowded. Oh, weird. A little weird, but it's fine. I can't be doing this all night. I do have to go to bed, which is terrible. And then I have to work at 8.5 hours tomorrow. Also terrible. I mean, it is good to make money, but okay, I'm gonna save this. And I do need to go to bed. But will you indulge me for a minute? I just want to poke at the music player. Just to hear. Because it's been a while. Here we go. Do do beep. I remember teaching myself how to rearrange music by experimenting and replacing the notes here and trying to make new harmonies. This one too. I remember changing this bit to da 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 da, like in a lower octave. I was very proud of myself. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Teaching myself harmonies. Yep. I just want to hear the last one and then I'm happy. Thank you. Woof. Do 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 do. Meow. Do 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 do. Oink. Do do do. Baby noise. Do 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 do. Wait. Do 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 do. This one was always my favorite. Anyway, I'm not gonna actually mess around with the music player as much as I'd like to. What is that cursed baby noise? Honestly. Okay, I have to get that out of my system. But yeah, it lets you do more than one instrument at a time. It is pretty basic, unfortunately, what you can do. Only 3, 4, or 4/4 time. And then your instruments, you got Mario is like I guess like a xylophone, maybe marimba, and then you have your bass as the mushrooms. You have your dweet-doos. Of course, the essential dweet-doo in any orchestra. They can only have one. It's like the oboe. You tune to the dweet-doo. And then the star, like we heard. And then the fire flower is your trumpet. We have the Game Boy blip. You got woof, meow. If you've played Undertale or Deltarune, you've definitely heard these samples before. And then the goose is your trumpet. The cursed baby. I always hated this thing. Even playing this demo song, I would go and change the baby because I hate this thing. What is it? Cursed. And then you have like your piano guitar. I always like the sound of the airplanes. And then sort of like this is like your hi-hat. And then tom-tom, I think. I don't know my drums that well. Honk. And then your bass. Yep. If you've played a cat before. The baby sound is in Mario. This is in Mario Maker. Is this face in Mario Maker? I hate this face. Get it out. I don't know what I was doing with that. Just you had to hear the cursed baby noise. Okay, anyway. I need to call it an evening, regrettably. But thank you everyone for joining me for an unusual stream where I just kind of goofed around with some games for a bit. But I'm really glad I could hang out with you all. I want to do a lot more streaming next year, but I guess we'll have to see what the near future looks like. If I can make some adjustments to my setup, if I can make some more money, etc., if I get a better job, a day job, we'll see. But I'm so happy that I get to stream and share everything with you all. So thank you very much for your kindness, your support, for your company, just being a presence here, whether you're lurking or a regular in chat. I was gonna say the usual suspects in chat. I very much appreciate you. Any like a nice comment anyone has left anywhere, like any little show of support, I super appreciate. So thank you so much for supporting me through 2025. And I look forward to what shenanigans we will get up to in 2026, what characters we will meet, what eggs we will encounter. Bubsy will be there. God help us all. But for now, thank you everyone. Stay safe, take great care of yourselves, have a great night, and Happy New Year! I'll catch you in the new one. Ciao!